coastal fog is rolling in now. You can see the fog going over the trees. And there's the RV. So we are back at our RV site, and as you can see, there's many different types of RVs here. We're at the Olema Campground, and we just spent a nice day around Tomales Bay and try to stop by Bolinas Beach. Those are the bathroom facilities, which are closed right now due to COVID, so there's porta potties around here. We're at a site that has a full hookup, and there's all sorts of interesting RVs out and around here. Also really nice that the campgrounds had Wi-Fi, and we were able to remote work sort of and distance learn from it. And it's a really nice place to go and take a walk after dinner. There's a creek nearby, and it's a good central place to visit the Tomales Bay area. I specifically chose this place. Originally, I had wanted to go to Humboldt Redwood State Park because this weekend was a heat wave weekend. And so in California, we're dealing with some fires right now that's going on in Napa. So I purposely chose to stay near the coast so we'd have better air quality and not be less likely to be in the path of any fires. So at Olema, they also have some really beautiful tent sites far off down there, and from what I know, tent sites are closed off. I do see a few tent campers. They must have their own shower and toilet arrangements because showers and toilets are closed off, even though there are honey buckets around. The other nice thing about this campsite is there is a sink right there for you to do your dishes. Yeah, so here we are emptying our black tank. It's a beautiful morning here. That sound in the background is us emptying out our black tank. You can see all sorts of RVs and towables here. Hear a lot of bird song. So for our last night, I had neglected to consider what time distance learning ends the next day. So our distance learning doesn't end until 2 p.m. or slightly after, but checkout time is at 12 o'clock. So fortunately, there is no late checkout at this campsite. So we had to just pay for an extra night in order to finish our distance learning before we headed back. And for the last night, the site that we were at was already booked. So we got moved to another site, and instead of staying at our old site for this night and then moving before 12 o'clock to the next site, we just decided to come into the next site in advance. So tonight we're going to be spending our evening in this site, and it has electric and water hookup but no sewer. But it should be fine because after distance learning is over, we're gonna head back, and this vehicle has a very generous black tank. Also, the RV guys that we rented from, they'll also do the emptying for us, which is really great. So yeah, we were supposed to be in our original site for one more night, but because of distance learning, we've moved to this site, and that's actually more private with a really beautiful view here. So we'll see how it goes.